Welcome back, Patriots, to Powerhouse Tactical. This is Daniel Lee, and recently a lot of people have been asking, including my students, what I carry every day. So, as you can see, I'm wearing my USCCA shirt and my USCCA hat today for the video, but this is not how I usually dress. I'll dress something nondescript, usually try to wear something without any graphics on it, something more earth tone that doesn't stick out. So those are the type of things that I would wear as far as the way I dress. Now, what do I carry? It is important what you carry out of habit because you don't have to, just like anything, it's a lifestyle, right? So depending on what you carry, you will see the changes in your lifestyle. And we're going to dive right into it. Right now I am, even though you can see since it's concealed, I am carrying a Glock 19, which is my everyday carry for most of the year, as well as a few other things that I will introduce to you. So let's get to it. Hi, this video is brought to you with the help from USCCA, United States Concealed Carry Association. I started out as a member and now I am a certified instructor for USCCA, and I cannot say enough good things about it. In fact, there's no reason why you wouldn't be a member if you happen to own a firearm and willing and able to use that for self-defense. So many of us just fail to realize that once we have defended our life, there is a whole another months, if not years, of process of trying to defend our freedom. And that's where USCCA comes in. They provide legal protection in criminal as well as civil matter. And if nothing happens, still USCCA is by your side, providing all kinds of training materials, tons and tons of videos and articles that you could utilize practically in your everyday training regime. And it would help me out as well as yourself to click on that link below and check out USCCA's membership benefits and availability. So go ahead and do it now. Pause the video, go ahead and click on that link, check out USCCA, and see how USCCA can help you protect your freedom. So let's get started. So pretty much I have here my area Glock 19, about 2/3 of the year. But when it's really hot and I'm wearing very little clothes, I would switch over to a Glock 43, but this would be my pretty much 70% of the year. This is what I would carry, Glock 19. Depending on your body size, yes, it is loaded. So make sure that I'm not pointing at anything or anyone that I'm not willing to kill or destroy. My finger's off the trigger, goes back into my alien gear holster, shapeshifter. It's been serving me pretty well, as well as the older version with a more of a leather bag with 2 clips. I like that quite a bit. Here's also my magazine holster, 2 magazines. I have 2 magazines, always carrying a hollow point. See make sure that you carry a hollow point. So I have 2 magazines on me at all times, plus another magazine inside my gun with one in the chamber, so a total of 15 round mags. So 3 15 round mags, that'll be 46 rounds on me at all times. And in my EDC bag, I would have a box of extra ammunition that fits my everyday carry firearm. So that's really my defense. However, I do also have, and I religiously carry this, that is non-lethal method of self-defense, which is in this, a friend of mine made this for me. Thanks, Danny Spy. A shout out to Officer Under Fire, LLC, in Elgin, Illinois. It's a 3D printed holster that clips right onto my belt, and canister sits this way instead of this way. So I could quickly get it out, flick it open, and thumb press. This is made by Saber Red Security Equipment. This is the same formula that our law enforcement carries. It's more of a gel than a liquid spray. It's more of a gel stream, so that it even in a windy situation, it doesn't fly back into your face. So I quite prefer this particular brand and type. I highly recommend a Saber Red products. Okay, what else? Always have a method to start fire. So that's also very important. You don't know what kind of situation you'll be in to start a fire. And also this comes in handy when my wife or my kids have like a little thread hanging out from their clothing. Instead of pulling on it and ruining the clothes, this actually just quickly burns that thread off, and it's good to go. I obviously, just like everybody else in this day and age, I carry a cell phone. This is a LG V20. It's quite old, but it serves me. So I carry that, but in case I run out of battery, I do have a car charger, but I also have two external batteries usually in my everyday carry bag. Not on me, but everyday carry bag. And you can't forget the cable that fits your external battery as well as your phone. So don't forget that cable. Without that cable, it's no good. Also, something simple with a flathead screw, and you switch it over to the Phillips head. This comes in so handy. I can tell you how often this has saved me from a pinch. That is also in my everyday carry bag, EDC bag. Of course, I have my set of keys, a bunch of keys with a carabiner, my car key, and a little thing, they call it a survival grenade. This one, once you undo the paracord inside, there's a fishing hooks, a fishing line, a couple of straight edge, a cutting tool, as well as fire starter tool with a miniature ferris rod, and you would use that straight edge cutting tool to create spark. So this is my secondary form method of starting fire, aside from my good old faithful big lighter. Every gentleman, in my opinion, should carry a few things, starting with a pen. So I used to just carry a regular ballpoint pen, but I switched over to this particular tactical pen, which writes really well, but also it can couple as a window breaker with a little titanium point right here, where you can break windows if you need to, as well as use it as a self-defense tool as well. I like things that have more than one purpose. I can carry one thing and serve multiple purposes, more the merrier. Here's a pocket knife that I use on a daily basis, multiple times a day. This is nothing fancy. I do not consider a pocket knife as a personal defense tool. just because a lot of people make the mistake of thinking that you carry a knife and that can be your personal self-defense tool, without realizing that it takes many, 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 many years of training with knives in order to be sufficient enough in abilities to be able to protect yourself with a knife. For example, this particular knife would be a very bad self-defense tool, because if you try to use it a certain way, people don't realize how difficult it is to penetrate into human body. So when it goes in about that way, it'll kind of get caught right there or hit a bone or something like that, and then your hand slides over onto the, so your hand slides over onto the blade, injuring yourself. So you need a particular type of knife for self-defense, as well as the skill to go along with that. So when I suggest a knife and also carry for myself, I suggest something that's light, that's easy, that's cheap, so that, you know, when you're trying to pry open something and then you break the blade, you're not crying over it. You know, just go and buy another one for, you know, $20 and replace it. So something that you could easily carry and also economical is what I suggest. A flashlight, a good flashlight that is also small enough and light enough to carry every day with comfort, but strong enough, bright enough to be able to provide enough lighting if you are in a search of something. Pretty much this comes in most handy when I drop my keys and it, you know, I can't find it at night, you know, it's under the car or something like that. That's pretty much what I use this the most for. Really, I haven't had a chance to end up, you know, searching for a bad guy or hostage or anything like that, you know, as those obviously things don't happen that often. In fact, it never happened to me, thank God. I hope it never does, but this one does come in handy almost on a daily basis for me when I'm looking under a table or under the car, or, you know, under the hood of a car, so on and so forth. So this one really comes in handy. Lastly, well, actually I have a couple more things, but we have a multi-tool that comes with a holster that just goes onto my, you could get a Leatherman, you could get, you know, SOG, you can get, you know, Bear Grylls, you know, whatever the brand is, have something, have one. It really doesn't matter, in my opinion, which brand you carry, but if you carry one of these, any type, you will realize how you know, and wonder how you ever lived without it. It comes in handy so often, and it has saved me out of a pinch so many times, and better yet, I have been able to help others get out of pinch by using this tool more times than I can count. So that's something that I really highly recommend, that is part of our EDC kit. And finally, this is a bandana. This does come in handy, especially during summertime when it's super hot. You can wet this, put it around your neck, and you know, just you know, wring it lightly, and then just put it around your neck to keep yourself cool. As well as if in a very dusty situation, you could fold it in half in a diagonal way and use it as a mask. So all kinds of, and in a first aid situation, you could use it to make a makeshift tourniquet, as well as a sling as well. And also in this day and age, with all the riots and whatnot going on, if you are ever in a situation where you can't get out and you are being surrounded by a certain group of people, you don't want to stick out. And the reason why I chose this particular color of bandana is so that if I wrap this around my face, I can be passed off as one of them. and until I can get out of that area and out of that situation. So this one I added long time ago for different use, but now in recent months has developed another use for this particular item in my EDC package. Thank you everybody for joining me once again on Powerhouse Tactical. We talked about my EDC that I carry on my person, as well as a couple of things that will be in my EDC bag. In the near future, probably my next video will be introducing what my EDC bag contains. So please look out for the next video. Like, share, and subscribe so that you'll be notified when videos like this come out. Thanks again, everyone, for joining me. This is Daniel Lee at Powerhouse Tactical.